Good morning, students. Hope all are fit and fine. Today we are going to learn adjectives. What is an adjective, children? An adjective is a word which describes nouns. They give the reader more specific information about an object, size, shape, color, material, etc. There are many reasons to use adjectives, but one of the most basic reason is for the sake of clarity. Children, remember, a man's character may be learned from the adjectives which he habitually uses in conversation. How? Let us understand with the help of an activity. Children, suppose it is your name. Might be any. So here I have taken an example of Malika. Write down each letter separately. Try to think of an adjective of each letter. Like for example, here it is Malika. M, modest. A, active. L, leader. I, intelligent. K, kind. A, adorable. You can see, children, how we have used different adjectives to describe this name. Now, using these adjectives, you can also write a descriptive paragraph about yourself. So, making use of correct adjective is very important, children. In this video lecture, children, we are going to learn what is an adjective, features of adjectives, the order of adjectives in a series, degrees of comparison, rules for formation of comparative and superlative degrees. So let's start. First, let us understand meaning of an adjective. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun. It is used to add something to the meaning of a noun. They provide more information about an object's size, shape, age, color, origin or material. Examples: Sumit is a tall boy. Here the word tall qualifies the noun boy. Next example, I like these pencils. I shall buy the blue one. Here the word blue qualifies the pronoun one. So these words tall and blue are adjectives. Children, they answer to the following questions: what kind, how much, how many, which one. What kind? Green, old, round, strong. How much? That is quantity. All, little, enough, any. How many? That is number. Few, 300, 2/3, some. Which one? This, that, those, these, such, etc. Now let us discuss its features. Most adjectives have two uses, attributive and predicative. An attributive adjective occurs before the noun it modifies. For example, this is a difficult question. So you can see, children, question is noun and modifier, that is adjective, is difficult. So it is placed before a noun here. Next is a predicative adjective occurs as a complement. For example, this question is difficult. So here you can see, children, adjective difficult is used as a complement. Most adjectives can be modified by degree adverbs like very, quite, etc. For examples, he is a very good man. I am quite happy here. So you can see, children, adverbs very and quite have been used to modify adjectives good, happy. Many adjectives also have comparative and superlative forms. For example, positive big, comparative bigger, superlative biggest. Next example, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. Some adjectives have irregular comparative and superlative forms. That is, children, they are not formed using positive degree of it. For example, positive degree good, comparative better, superlative best. Next is bad, worse, worst. Many adjectives are derived from nouns. They can be recognized by their endings. For example, noun fame, adjective famous. Noun base, adjective basic. So, by using OUS, IC, Y, FUL suffix, we can form adjectives from nouns. Have a look here, children. Here are some typical adjective endings. Able, able, al, ed, full, ick, ish, eve, less, ors, why. Examples: accidental, grouped, careful, dramatic, childish, active, careless, famous, tasty. Let us discuss positions of attributive and predicative in a sentence. Adjectives that come before their nouns are called attributive adjectives. For example, this red coat is looking good. You can see here, children, red adjective, coat noun. So, here adjective is placed before the noun. So, this means it is in its attributive position. Adjectives of quality can come either before their nouns or after a verb. For example, Chitra is a happy child. Happy adjective, child noun, and you can see, children, adjective here comes before noun. Next, Chetan felt nervous. Felt verb, nervous adjective. So, here you can see adjective comes after the verb. So, adjectives in this position are called predicative adjectives. Children, most adjectives can function both in the attributive and predicative position. That is, they may be placed before or after the noun. But there are some adjectives which can be used only in the attributive position. Which are these? Example, it is utter nonsense. So, placing here utter adjective in an attributive position is correct, whereas placing it in a predicative will be incorrect. Similarly, the former chief minister has arrived. So, it is in attributive position, it is right use. But if it is used in predicative position, then it is incorrect. Children, some adjectives do not allow degrees of comparison. They are called non-gradable adjectives. We cannot say This house is more complete than that. It will be incorrect. Some of the non-gradable adjectives are absolute, impossible, principal, adequate, inevitable, stationary, excellent, final, dead, complete, main, unanimous, entire, minor, unbroken, fatal, paramount, unique, final, perpetual, universal, ideal, preferable, whole. So, these you need to remember, children, that they do not have comparative and superlative forms of them. Children, to construct anything, you need to follow some order. Similarly, to understand the meanings of one and more than one adjectives used in a sentence, you need to place them in a correct order. When a noun has two or more pre-modifiers, they occur in a certain order. For it would be quite a puzzle for the student why we say a little black cat rather than a black little cat or a yellow Japanese sports car and not a Japanese yellow sports car. The order in which different items may occur in a noun phrase, which is pre-modified by a number of adjectives, is as follows. Determiners, we know, children, articles, possessives, demonstratives and WH word. Articles, that is a and the. Possessives, his, her, my, our, etc. Demonstratives, this, that, these, those. WH word, what, which. Post modifiers, ordinals, cardinals, quantifiers. What are ordinals, children? First, second, third, next, last, etc. Cardinals, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is numbers. Quantifiers, much, many, a little, a few, several, etc. Adjective, that is happy. Adjective phrase, very happy. Qualifiers, classifiers, noun modifiers, wheelchair, car door, football player. This is the order in which different grammatical items occur to pre-modify a noun phrase. The order of adjectives in such a phrase will be as follows. Adjectives based on observation. A perfect gentleman. An interesting story. A handsome young man. So, these are the adjectives based on observation. Now, adjective related to shape and size. Small, large, rich, etc. Adjectives related to age. Old, ancient, new. Adjectives related to color. Red, black, blue. Adjectives related to origin like Indian, Japanese, Chinese. Adjectives related to material, wooden, woolen, metallic. Classifiers or qualifiers, nouns qualifying other nouns, that is functioning as adjectives. A passenger car, a book cover, a metal pipe. Note, traditional English grammar does not include determiners and calls most determiners adjectives. There are, however, a number of important differences between determiners and adjectives. For example, articles, demonstratives and possessive determiners cannot co-occur in the same phrase, but any number of adjectives are typically allowed. Children, though we should avoid using more than 2 or 3 adjectives together in a sentence, but if you find any, then how it should be placed in a sentence. Let us understand with the help of this table. Determiners, observation, then physical description which includes size, shape, age, color, origin, material, qualifier, classifiers, noun. So this is the order of placing adjectives in a sentence, children. A beautiful old Italian passenger car. So you can see if it is in a correct order, its meaning is quite clear. But if it is not in a correct order, then let us read and see. Old, Italian, a, beautiful, car, passenger. Does it make sense, children? No. So it's very important that when you find 2 or more than 2 adjectives in a sentence, they should be placed in a proper order. It is very necessary, children, to follow this order of adjectives in a sentence. Now, what are these A adjectives? There are several adjectives which begin with A. Sometimes they are called adjectives and sometimes adverbs. The most common of these are abroad, afraid, alert, alike, alive, alone, ashamed, asleep, awake, aware, away, around. These adjectives are mainly predicative adjectives. We know, children, predicative which place after the noun in a sentence. They come after a linking verb also. Am, are, is, was, were, etc. But if they are really adjectives, they can also be used with other linking verbs like seem, appear, etc. For example, the boys were ashamed. But some of the A adjectives cannot be used after seem or appear. It would not be correct to say the boys seemed abroad. Some of these words behave like adverbs, as in the example below. They went abroad. Children, an adjective can have 3 degrees of comparison, that is positive, comparative and superlative degree. Let us understand the meaning of each. Positive degree. The positive degree of comparison is used to state the quality of a person or a thing without comparing it with other persons or things. The form of the adjectives is not changed here, children. Examples: long, quiet, expensive, young. Comparative degree. The comparative degree of comparison is used when 2 persons or things are being compared. It expresses that the quality is present to a greater or lesser degree in one of the 2 persons or things being compared. Superlative degree. The superlative degree of comparison is used in comparing 3 or more persons or things. It expresses that a quality is possessed to the greatest or least degree by one of the persons or things included in the comparison. Children, we need to follow some rules for formation of comparative and superlative degrees. What are those? Let us understand. Rule 1. Adjectives of one syllable add er and est. to form comparative and superlative degrees. For example, small, smaller, smallest. Adjectives ending on E, just add R and ST to form comparative and superlative degrees. For example, nice, nicer, nicest. Some adjectives double the final consonant, that is big, bigger, biggest. Here you can see, children, the consonant G has been doubled. Rule 2. Adjectives of two syllables. Some adjectives of two syllables add ER and EST. For example, narrow, narrower, narrowest. ER to form comparative degree, EST to form superlative degree. For adjectives ending in Y, cut Y, then add I, ER and IEST. For example, happy, you can see, children, here happy Y has been omitted. Then we are adding I, ER for comparative degree, I, EST for superlative degree. So it will be happier, happiest. Adjectives ending in full, less, ing, ed, used more and most to form its comparative and superlative degrees. For example, useful, more useful, most useful. Some other adjectives of two syllables use more and most, like modern, famous, normal, correct. For example, modern, more modern, most modern. Rule 3. Adjectives of three or more syllables. Adjectives of three or more syllables use more and most. For example, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful to form its comparative and superlative degrees. Here are some irregular adjectives, children. They are called irregular because they are not similar and not formed out of positive degree. For example, good, better, best, bad, worse, worst. So how can you remember this, children? You need to memorize them. Now let us understand how to use these degrees, that is positive, comparative and superlative degree, in a sentence. We need to follow some rules, children. We can use positive form to comparison by using as, adjective, as. For example, Minnie is as wise as Maman. So you can see, children, as, then adjective wise, again as. An adjective in comparative degree are usually followed by than. So whenever we use comparative degree in a sentence, children, it is always followed by than. For example, Tina more diligent than her brother. Use the before superlative degree of adjective. She is the best student in this class. An adjective in superlative degree is usually followed by of or in. She is the biggest girl in this school. Study is the most important thing of my life. We can't use double comparatives or superlatives. That will be incorrect. It is more darker here. So it should be, it is more dark here. This was all about adjectives, children, and I hope that with regular practice of exercises, you will be able to achieve perfection in it. Thank you.